What's up, everyone? I'm just writing a few of these opens. We got, I won't say quite a few. We do have quite a few. Whoops. Forgot to put price. Larry, Cincy and the Gold Rush. Oh, you just answered my question. You got it, Larry. Good luck to you. Yeah, Bengals still sitting there. Okay, so we have 1 in Funko, 2 in NBA, 2 in Gold Rush, and then some Big L's full-size spots open, but you can see the teams that are open listed. If you're interested in a Funko, you can shout out a name or you can look here at the list. There's still 46 names. So any one of those will close us. But we'll slowly get there. We'll leave it open here for a few minutes before we get started. See if we can fill these last, at least these 5 spots, the Gold Rush, Gold Rush, Gold Rush, and then we can work on Big L's as we go. As we get there. Any Colorado Funkos? There was McKinnon, but he got claimed. I'm trying to think before someone else snags one in front of you. I don't know if there's another Colorado. If I'm missing one, let me know, guys. Altuve, Giancarlo, Esposito, Elijah Wood, Dustin Hoffman, Dennis Rodman, Becky Lynch. I don't think so. I don't think there's any Colorado specific left unless I'm missing one. There's a lot of non-sports. Could be Broncos. Yeah, I don't see a Bronco player on there. There's no John Elway. There's no Terrell Davis. There's no. A lot of these are actors and stuff like that are left. I mean, there are some sports people left as well, but. Larry, Cleveland and the Gold Rush. And then I see some guesses. Drake May, Baker, Daniel Jones, Trevor Lawrence. Like it. So let me get you Larry over here. We'll slowly get these filled up. Larry V. Welcome in. If you're just joining, we have 1 left in the Funkos. I'm happy to read off each name. There's a ton here. If you're familiar with the Funkos and there's someone you've been looking at, they may still be left. You can shout it out, or I can read these off in a second if we don't get one claim before then. There will be, I want to say, 5 solos still available for $4 a piece too after you run it. Okay. Yeah, 5. So that'll close us, but there'll be some 5 solos after it. Hockey's closed. NBA has 2 spots left. We've yet to hit a pictured headliner. I'm not sure that we'll have one for sure, but I'd like to think that we have a big one waiting in there. We only have 2 boxes left. Gold Rush full size has just 1 spot left, and then there's about 7 spots left listed above in the chat for Big Al's full size. So we'll get there. Let's see if we can get the third-party stuff filled up and ran randoms before we get started tonight. No dollar break. We had a roulette wheel yesterday or whatever day it was while I was traveling home. No dollar break, no hockey winner's choice, just a simple one there. Jane Daniels, I like it. Make sure no one's claiming on the Facebook page before I stop looking at that. I'll read off who's left in the available 3 breaks here in just a second. We got doubleheader on football again. I like that. Although I picked Tampa hoping that I could gain some points back, and I want Tampa to win too, but Detroit's a great team. Did those 2 play each other in playoffs last year, Tampa and Detroit? Or am I going crazy? I feel like that's a matchup I watched, but maybe not. Okay, let me read you who's available. I'll start with these 2 since it's teams, and then I'll start reading off Funkos. Just 1 left there. In the NBA card, it's just $18. You pick a team, you get 2 more teams, so $6 a team basically. you'll have 3 teams to root for. Spots that are open there: Atlanta, Brooklyn, Charlotte, Chicago, Cleveland, Dallas, Houston, Indiana, Los Angeles, Memphis. That's the Clippers, not the Lakers. Memphis, Miami, Minnesota, New Orleans, New York, Philadelphia, Phoenix, Portland, Sacramento, San Antonio, Toronto, Utah, and Washington. So those are our available spots in the NBA card. 2 will close us. Brian's closing the Funko with the Rodman claim. It's a name we've hit in previous cases before, at least once, I think. And then I get Bobby Hall, I did Dennis Rodman. Okay, so Funko's closed. NBA is getting there. 1 left in NBA, thanks to Bill. Bill's taking Spurs. Thanks, Bill. Larry's going Herbert in his guess. I like it. Like all these guesses. Starting quarterback, guys. Guess a starting quarterback. No trick question here. It's a starting quarterback. Whether it's big name or smaller name, that's up to you guys. So we're down to 1 left in the full size, 1 left in the NBA card. Let me read full size teams that are left. Joe, I'm assuming Philly's in the card, in the NBA card, since Philly's for Gold Rush Lab. You got it. Yep. Okay, that closes us there. We're going to run some randoms in just a second, but let me read off who's left in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Gold Rush full size. 15. Okay, Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Carolina, Denver, Houston, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Las Vegas, Chargers, Miami, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Seattle, Tennessee. 1 there closes us. We're closed in NBA and Funko, so let me start running some of those randoms. Brian going Denver on the full size to close us. Thanks, Brian. Good luck to you. Okay, so we're full on those 3. I appreciate you guys. Just so we're in the same boat here, in the same conversation. Only thing that's left open is Big Al's full-size 4-boxer. There are still 7 left. Carolina, Houston, Vegas, Chargers, Miami, Minnesota, Jets. All great teams. We'll do a live fill after that. Don't know if it'll be a 3 or 2 box, like I keep saying recently. We'll do one of the 2. Larry, you want Atlanta? Atlanta's gone, unfortunately, in Big L's. So it's just Carolina, Houston. Would have done Denver. Oh, in the full size? Yeah, there was. You said Funk. I wasn't focusing. Sorry, Dale. Yeah, a bunch of those were open. Denver now claimed, though. Can I change guess to Jackson Dart? Yeah, of course. As long as you guys change before I open it, I don't care. Hold on, let me. Yeah, I know, Dale. You used to getting here and having every single Denver spot, Colorado spot taken. Let me just finish messaging them back. They might be claiming a spot from off of the stream. Hold on. Minnesota and New York Jets. Okay. Giants Gold Rush just barely filled right before you, Jonathan. I appreciate you trying to help. Minnesota in Big Al's, Larry, you got it. They are still there somehow. Usually get snatched up a little earlier. Okay, so just so we're on the same page, now I need a temp message. Just in case he was going to pick them. Okay, let's start running some randoms. Scott is taking Houston in Big Al's. So he just messaged me that. I'm going to mark it off here. No other claims. Okay, so just Carolina, Vegas, Chargers, Miami, Jets. 5 left. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's start running some randoms, guys. Take just a few minutes. 2 contests today. The first is guess a starting quarterback. No tricks. It is a starting quarterback. Get it right, you get $10 to use today. The other one is the divisions, which seems to be your bugaboo as a group. We can't get the divisions right. If you get it right, we got the Trayvon Diggs flat white, or that's not flat white, custom. No, sorry, alternate, not custom. That's the prize as a whole, and then I'll random all the names if we get that far. Hopefully you guys get it right. You guys are going NFC North, NFC West. Okay, let's get some Funkos going here, some randoms. Reminder on the 7th roll, guys, the last 5 names you see there, I'll list them off as well, but they'll all be available for $4. You just claim them in the chat. So let's do it here and see who they are. There's 1, 2. The other ones will go 1 through 20, 21 through 40. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The names that are available: Michael B. Jordan, Linda Blair, Jack Lambert, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Halle Berry. Those 5 are $4 solos if you want to claim them. We'll leave them open for a few minutes here while we're going. Linda Blair, you got it. Just these are $4, so $4 each one. Barry, I've got for Nick. Linda, Goff, those are all their guesses. So LaDainian Tomlinson, Jack Lambert, Michael B. Jordan are our other $4 solos here. I'm going to run the other randoms on the other 2 breaks, and then we'll come back and read which randoms you have here and start with this one for our first one tonight. So just give me one little chunk of time here. Larry, I have you with Jordan right ahead of Bill. So Larry, I've got you with Michael B. Jordan. And then Dell, you're saying Lambert as well. Gotcha. And then Brian's taking Tomlinson. Okay, those were all $4 solos. I appreciate it, guys. Good luck to you. I think I copied this, but I have no idea. So let's go here. Okay, these are going to be randoms 1 through 10, 11 through 20. Slowly get these, and then we can just start rolling with all the items. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Lambert's not bad. We actually hit him a few times in previous cases in the last series. I don't think we've seen him this series yet, though, so that's never a bad claim. I love that Funko, too. Okay, again, guys, I'm not going to read these now. If you want to see who you have, when we get to it, I'll read them off, but you're welcome to trade or do whatever. Okay, Arizona through Tennessee. Last random here is the full-size randoms. Easier just to get them all out of the way here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I swear I did it too fast. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Indianapolis on top, Giants on bottom. Okay, we're completely full on everything until we get to Big Al's full size. There's just 5 teams left there. I'll continue to mention those as we go. But let's come over here and do the Funko first. It's our final Funko from this case. We have one more case, so another batch of 6 coming up. I'll see if we're going to keep doing these or not. I may change the Monday starters to just 2 items instead of 3. But again, we'll talk about that. Okay, in the Funko, Tom, you've got Cena, Tyson, and Pascal. You almost went 3 wrestling, boxing, fighting. SP, you had Jamar Chase, Ice-T, Ray Lewis, Iverson, Hoffman, and Esposito. Dwayne, McKinnon, Murray, and Shatner. Steve, you have Fox, Undertaker, and McGregor. Bill S. Pacino, Kevin Smith, Christian Bale. Chad, you have De La Cruz, Belair, and McIntyre. Kyle, you have DiCaprio, Hill, and Flavor Flav. Dave, you have Lawrence Taylor, Kelsey Grammer, Johnny Depp. Brad, you have Barry Sanders, Diesel, and Alex Vincent. Chad, Sheen, Howard, and Demerit. Jonathan R., Chevy Chase, Altuve, and Rainn Wilson. Chris D., you had Holland, Bradshaw, and Applegate. Chris, Stone Cold, it's Chris O., Stone Cold, Cheech, and Bliss. Jonathan R. Jefferson, Malone, Matthews, Magic, Stiller, and Wilkins. Brad, again, you had Dr. J, Wood, and Estevez. Vlad, you had Marino, Spike Lee, and Brosnan. Les, you had Hull, Singletary, Lynch, Brian, Rodman, Seagal, Faustino. And then in the solos, Nick, you had Barry, Brian, Tomlinson, Dale, Lambert, and Blair, and Larry A. You had Michael B. Jordan. Atlanta Gold Rush is for sale. If anybody's interested in buying the Falcons for $12. Colts and Chargers for sale or trade in Gold Rush full size. I will take the Colts, Nick. Okay, let's do that now before I forget. I will take the Colts. Brian E. Nick, I think, unless I'm missing something, Nick, you may have sent a little too much earlier too. Just double check that. I have it written down as too much, but I'll double check as well. Spike Lee's up for trade. Okay, so Nick has the Chargers up for sale or trade, and Larry V has the Falcons up for trade or sell. We'll come back to that though. Okay, let's do our Funko, guys. Again, it's our final one, so no random needed here. It's Funko number 5. If it happens to be an NFL item, we'll count it towards the bounty. If it's not, then we're going to keep it closed until we get to Gold Rush full size anyways, but this may sway some votes if it is. Plastic and seal in one cut. How was everyone's weekend? Anyone do anything fun? I just walked, 50,000 steps in 3 days, it felt like. Come on. I'm trying to not see it at the same time as opening it. Okay, I don't know who it is. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Oh, a late claim. We've pulled that one before, too. That was one of the dang solos. Clean box, clean hit there. I think we finished a different case off with Tomlinson before. Maybe we didn't finish it, but it felt like it was at the end of the case. Great signature there. LaDainian Tomlinson was claimed live by Brian E. Brian Snack. No, that was the last solo too, right? Jeez, very last player. Crazy. LT number 155 next to Reggie White, Howie Long, Ray Lewis, Steve Young, Jim Kelly, and Vince Lombardi. That's some good names. It is Beckett certified, and just like last week, we had another clean, brand new case. I dig that. No stickies on it. Okay, well, there's an AFC West, which probably is your least vote. Actually, it's not. If you guys choose to go that route, you may not be able to make it up by now, but don't let that sway you. Congrats, Brian. Okay, we're going to start a brand new case next week. I'll put all the names that hit back in there. We're bound to hit another name that we've hit before next case. It's just kind of how it goes with, I would assume, maybe 2, 3, 4 different new names we haven't seen yet. Mixture in between there. Okay, let's go to our NBA card. Let's read off who has who. The box. What do we have left? 7 and 8. Was that what it was? Of course. So I have to roll an 8-sided die for 2 options. Beautiful. Okay, in the NBA card, Craig, I have you with the Lakers, Boston, Charlotte, Brooklyn, Portland, and Utah. Chris D, you had Golden State, Minnesota, Dallas. Bill S, you had Milwaukee, Atlanta, Phoenix. Brad, Oklahoma City, Denver, Toronto, Cleveland, Indiana, and New Orleans. Chad, you had Orlando, Memphis, Detroit, Chicago, Houston. Bill S, you had San Antonio, New York, Knicks, and Washington. And Joe, you had Philly, Sacramento, and the Clippers. Nope, that's not for me. Good. Okay. We will do East Coast next. We'll do Gold Rush full size after that, Radke after that, and then we'll get the Big Al's 4-box filled up before we roll with that. Still 5 teams left. Carolina, Vegas, Chargers, Miami, and the Jets. Let's do our card first. Okay, this is where you go grab a drink, guys. I have to roll a 7 or 8, which may take me 17 rolls, or the first roll. That's close. It's a 1. 1 does not work. By close, I mean it looked like a 7. Now it's close. 6. We're getting there. I could do odd even. I just don't want to because we rolled this for every single box. Only fair we get the full roll, if that makes sense. 5. At least we're rolling different numbers. Here it is. 8. Well, it was it, but not 8. 7. Box 7. That leaves this is box 8 for next week. Okay, good luck in the NBA card, guys. East Coast hockey jerseys coming up next. There's a seal and a seal cut. Come on, give me a pictured headliner, just a big name. I'd like to see another current name. Then again, a lot of these, well, not a lot. Retired. Well, I guess only 2 of the 8 are retired. 6 are current. So we're probably hoping for current here. Ooh, this one feels a little thicker. It feels thick enough to maybe have like a patch or something. Or there's... I'm hoping this is a decent one. What direction am I going? I can never open it the right direction. Okay, here we go. Show me a headliner. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, not a pictured headliner. But we're definitely moving up. I like that one. Hard to see with the glare on the screen here, but that is Damian Lillard, Dame time. That's a sweet hit. And now he's back with Portland, too. 17-18 Select Prism Silver. That's an on-card auto. That is very cool. I don't think there's a patch, but it's in a thick slab, so it felt like it might be. Anyways, Prism from 17-18 Select. Prism Select. Portland Trailblazers. I don't know if that's... No, he's a rookie before that, wasn't he? 17-18. He's probably a rookie in 12-13, maybe. Someone look it up. I might be making myself look stupid, but 17-18, that's only 8 years ago. He's been in the league for over 10 years. Great. I mean, it's hard to tell. This is an awesome card. It's the Prism, Silver Prism. There you go. You can kind of see the colors. Blue ink on top of it. That's nice. Portland. I'll look it up here since I think a lot watch with no volume on. Was it 12-13? Yeah, 12-13. So I mean, this is first 5 years of his career, 6 years. It's a great hit. It's a fun one. Portland. I didn't see who had Portland yet. Sitting here flapping my mouth. Portland is top spot. Charlotte, Portland going with the Lakers. Craig hitting a nice one. That's probably the best one we've hit so far. We've hit a few other current guys, but this one's good. That's nice. Back at 10 as well. Authentic autograph is the 10. Silver Prism, nice hit. Craig, congrats. Some of you guys that know cards, I don't know. I'm not as fluent as I used to be. That's a fun one. I'm going to leave it out here. Okay, let's keep it rolling. We are to our East Coast jerseys. Yeah, you've been after the basketball cards since the first box. And then we're on box, what, 9? I'm not sure. Did you hit one earlier in the series? You've kept at it, which is great. And now you hit probably the best one we've opened so far. So that's great. I forgot to do one thing here. Yep, one. So this is number 2. Not bad. Let's do this. Guys, hockey jerseys, I did forget right on the numbers, but I can do it really fast. 1, 19, 27, 31, 36, 40, 49, 53, 58. Should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers. Let me read off who has who. We'll talk about these 10, and then we'll open the boxes. Joseph, you have Waugh, Cooley, Belfort, and Nyland. Jonathan, you have Fuhr, Aho, Keller, and Yossi. Christian, you have Bedard and Sorokin. Larry V, you have Kaprizov and Stolars. Brett G, you had Kopitar, Bratt, Madonna, and Stutzel. I can't pull you hit, Brett, but I keep seeing you hit with Christian, which is great. Brian, you have Wolf, Drysdale, Hasek, and Nazem. At least I saw you hit once or twice. I know that. Larry A. Skinner, Jenner, McMichael, and Nyes. Joseph, you have Hellebuck and Eklund. Daryl, Suzuki, and Hextall. That was a good random for you, Daryl. I think you would have claimed him too. Chris, Kachuk, and Vasilevsky. Blaine, you have Thomas, Cheevers, Parayko, and Askarov. Doug, you have Barkov and Giroux, and Brian W. Fleury and Wool to close us. Let's figure out what boxes we're doing. Back to a 2-boxer today. Don't know Wednesday if we're going to do 1 or 2. I'll decide before, and we will see. Depends on where the price goes. We're losing a spot every single time we open 2, so you can tell it's a little more expensive today. There's no way around it. Less claims, less spots to make up the price. Okay, there's our 10 numbers. Let's random it 7 times. Top 2 on the 7th of the boxes we're going to open today. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Boxes 40 and 27. I think we had 60 last time. Now we have the other bookend. We have number 1. I think we had 60. 40 and 27. Here's 27. Here is 40. As you can see, there's no label on them, guys. There's no picture. The last 2 sets I've printed off and put labels on it. I didn't have time. I assumed that maybe by this point they would come pre-labeled with the little graphic. I've been paying for that and taping it on there, but I didn't have time this time. I just got back last night from Disney. Didn't open this case of boxes until like an hour and a half ago and realized I'm an idiot and didn't do it. So if we care about it, I'll go spend another $20 or $10 to get the graphics and tape them on there. If we don't care, we'll run these 10 without the picture on it. You guys can let me know. I'd rather have a picture, but if no one cares, I'll save the money on that. I like it because then I get to look at the headliner pictures, you know, before we open it, try to get some good luck. So maybe I'll print off 8 more and just tape them on. Let me make sure, was it 40 and 27? 40, 27 it was. Okay, as always, guys, got those same traders. I'll switch them out eventually. But Matt Zuccarello, Brent Burns, Hurricanes, Wild with Zuccarello, Barbashev for the Golden Knights. They're looking good. And Giordano. Is it Mark? I believe. Seattle Kraken. Hard to get a Kraken jersey in the PC, so not a bad choice. If you hit one you don't really care for and you got to trade for one of those, let me know. I should probably do the box that's random first, but if we have an instance where someone wanted to trade and the other person traded for him before then, let me know and I'll find something better for you. I like opening low to high on these. Okay, good luck all. East Coast, next up will be our Gold Rush full size. We'll do some college guesses. And move on with the next. Come on, pictured headliner, of which I don't have a picture of. Come on, claimed hit. That's all I care about. To be honest, I don't even care about that. There's tons of randoms that get hit that I think are fantastic jerseys. So let's just find something cool here. Here we go. Box 1, which happened to be box 27. 3, 2, 1. Gonna have someone happy. That's a claimed hit, and one that he's claimed more than a few times. That is also a pictured headliner. Some think he should fall off the pictured headliner. He probably will eventually. He's been on it a few times. There's other guys that could easily get on there instead of him, but this one's cool because of all the inscriptions. Stu, 78th pick. Homegrown talent. First NHL start or shutout, it says. 2/14/22. That is Skinner. Stuart Skinner. Larry A., you've been after him for more than one series. You finally get to say you hit Stuart Skinner on the nice Oilers alternate jersey too. Congrats, man. That's cool. And that's a claimed hit and a headliner, so double whammy. Some don't like these alternates for the Oilers. I do. I think they're awesome. I have the same jersey. There was a few of them made, and I won one from East Coast from his own series months back. Love this jersey. We also had one in, I think we had one in Big L's licensed jerseys for a little bit. Am I like holding it weird? There it is. Jeez. There's your fight strap. Congrats, Larry. That's an awesome jersey. Nice claim, nice hit. Okay, let's go to box 2. Slowly crossing off more pictured headliners as we go. Is that number 4 for us? Obviously, it's not really something to brag about when I buy half the series, but if we buy half the series, I'd like to see half the headliner, you know? We still have 8 boxes to go to open half of it. Great hit, Larry. Congrats. Great start, too. Let's see what we get here in box 40. Cam Ward, I like to guess. JJ McCarthy, good guesses. Jersey number 2. Starting with Oilers, and we are moving to 3, 2, 1. We are moving to, it looks like a Hurricane. Why am I thinking? I feel like this is a guy that's not, oh, maybe it's probably someone else. It's not the guy I'm thinking of. Well, let's flip it over. Maybe it's not a Hurricane. Sorry, 3, 2, 1. It's not. I was thinking of Seth Jarvis. I don't know why. Is he number 24? This is a Washington Capital, Connor McMichael. Another great name. Not a pictured headliner, but I think that was claimed too. McMichael was claimed. Sheesh, Larry. You claimed Skinner and then McMichael right after. I think you've had some pretty bad luck with the East Coast jerseys, but man, you went 2 for 2 today. Both claimed hits too. I got worried there for a second thinking that was Seth Jarvis, and I'm thinking, I don't remember Seth Jarvis being on the list. Holy cow, Larry. Back-to-back claimed hits. Connor McMichael on the Adidas Pro here. This is a Caps jersey. We don't see a lot of Caps jerseys either. Beautiful. Okay. 2 for 2 on the claims. That's fun for Larry. It sucks for everyone else. I always say that I hope everyone gets to experience the double up on something like this. I know it stinks for everyone else. I've been on both sides, but that's fun for Larry. Congrats, Larry. Okay, we're going to do either 1 or 2 more on Wednesday. I'm probably going to do 2. Larry, that's sweet. Back-to-back claimed hits for you. What I need to start doing, guys, and I probably will implement this next series, and at no fault to the claimer or everyone else or me, but just for fun. I think what I'll do is I'll have like a couple options on the side like I did when I did the freebies, where if someone doubles up, the rest of the group gets entered into a freebie to pick one, just so we have 2 names hit. You know, I mean, that's the idea, especially if you're claiming 2 or 3 or 4 players, you want to double up. That's the whole point. But if we have someone double up like this, and we've had it happen multiple times, maybe I have something on the side where we can random and see if someone can pick something for free. So remind me next series. This series is sold out. So hopefully he's going to start working on the new one here pretty soon. But that's probably something I'll implement in the future. I wouldn't mind that if I was joining and I was on the other side of it. Okay, congrats, Larry. Let's keep it moving. Again, if you want to trade, you're welcome to trade, but those are both claim hits. So I'm assuming you want to stick with those. If you don't, if you want to trade for one of those 4 I mentioned, happy to look at it for you. Okay, let's keep it moving over to the football portion of the night. So So I guess this is our third game, right? This is the time where you guess which college you think this player. Yeah, I assumed Larry, just in case you know that you can trade though. This is where you guess which college you think this player was drafted from. If you get it right, you move on. Did anybody get? Wasn't it Miami last week? I didn't write it down. Did anybody get Miami right last week? I think I remember either being 0 or 1, but not more than that. Did someone guess the Hurricanes? And then I don't think we made it to TCU with Tomlinson on Radke. Brian, yours was the name that was sticking in my head as maybe getting it right. Did anyone get it right with you? Because I didn't write it down. Nick's got the Chargers for sell or trade. Larry V's got the Falcons for sell. If anyone wants to buy the Falcons for 12 or trade for or buy the Chargers, let Nick and Brian, Nick and Larry know. Sorry. So guess number 3 coming up here is guess a college you think this player was drafted from. Chargers for Falcons, Larry, is a trade offer. If you want to trade, let them know. If you're just looking to sell, no big deal there either. Brian's going Alabama. Sure, okay, trade is accepted. After the trade, let me know if you guys are still trying to sell your traded team or if you're holding on to them. Where is it? I'm looking at Radke. That's why. Wrong one. Atlanta. Los Angeles Chargers trade. Hold. Okay. Okay, so maybe Brian, were you the only one that got it right last week? That sounds right to me. I don't think it was more than one. So all eyes on Brian. Alabama. Alabama was the team that got a few of you wrong last week. I think you're the one. I think so too, but just in case. I didn't read these off. Nick, you have Philadelphia. You sold Brian E. the Colts. Tim, you have San Francisco, Tennessee. Matt S., you have Minnesota, Arizona. Bill S., Tampa, Seattle. Steve, you have the Rams in Houston. Leland, Detroit, Jacksonville. Brad, Washington, Baltimore. Larry A., you have Dallas, Miami. Les, Chicago, and the Jets. Nick F., you have New England, and you traded for Atlanta. Matt S., you have Buffalo, Carolina. Nick G., Green Bay, and New Orleans. Jonathan R., Pittsburgh, and Las Vegas. Larry A., you have Cincy and Kansas City. Larry V., Cleveland, traded for the Chargers. Brian W., Denver, and the Giants. Okay, let's close this. Poll is pretty dang close. I'm going to give it a second while I'm revealing this. Last chance to guess a starting quarterback in the league. If you get it right, you get $10 to use tonight. I'm going to reveal that here in just 1 second. College guess is going, votes going as well, and then we're going to shut down all of those. And then we'll get rolling. Again, guys, next up is Big Al's full-size 4-boxer for $43. There are 5 teams left there. Carolina, Vegas, Chargers, Miami, and Jets. As soon as we get those claimed, we'll roll with it. We'll do a couple live fills tonight like we always do, and then we'll call it night. Probably another hour and a half until we shut down the stream. PSU, OSU, Oregon. Thomas, I don't know if you saw my email. One should have got there today. The other 2 should be getting there tomorrow. Will you let me know tomorrow night that you've gotten all 3 items? Just so I'm on the same page. Okay, I'm going to close the poll. It's close, but it is NFC North, NFC West. Perfect. Thanks, Thomas. AFC North, AFC West was right behind. They're starting with a 1 spot lead. We'll see if that makes a difference at the end of the night. If it does, I might be kind, but I don't think it. I mean, it could, I guess. 31 votes, not bad. Okay, for some credit, let's see if anybody got this right. Thomas, you can always email me. That doesn't bother me one bit. I do a bad job at checking that email. I have a bunch of, I've got like 5 emails I check every day. That one kind of gets the shaft. I don't check it as often because I don't get a ton of emails there. You can email me all you want, my man. That doesn't bother me. Okay, here we go. Good luck on the guesses. 3, 2, 1. But isn't that how it always works, Thomas? Whenever I think I'm missing something, I'll message them and say, hey, just checking in. I haven't seen that yet. And then it shows up that same day every freaking time. So I'm like, if I would have just waited one more day, it wouldn't even have to message, you know? Kansas City, guys. Did nobody guess? Did nobody guess them? I didn't see it, but I stopped kind of looking for every single comment. Cam Ward, J.J. McCarthy, Goff, Bo Nix, Hurts, Caleb Williams, Nix, Drake May, Herbert, Dak Prescott, Trevor Lawrence, Daniel Jones, Baker Mayfield, Drake May, Stafford. Did it seem like I would not pick him? It's kind of my goal is to confuse people into not picking him, but I thought for sure. I thought we'd have like 4 people guessing him today. I was ready to give out those $10 credits. Patty Mahomes, flat white. I think this is the first Mahomes. I've never hit Mahomes. I've had to trade for or buy every Mahomes I have. Got some extra stuff on it too, but this thing will never stay on. It just constantly flips off. Never been lucky enough to hit a Mahomes. One day I will. Okay, nobody getting the Mahomes right, huh? Oh yeah, I didn't. That's not my. It was the first one I had, but it was years and years back. It's probably one of my favorite lids. I bought or traded for 3 or 4 Mahomes, but I've just never hit one. Okay, let's roll with our Gold Rush full size, guys. There was 1 trade, 1 purchase. Everything else is ready to go. You guys got your college guesses in. Brian is the only one that can get to 2 today. He's got Alabama. So let's see if he's right with Alabama. We'll start new case next week. It's our last case of Gold Rush. The new series just came out and they hiked up the prices again. I don't know if I'm going to buy it. I don't know if I'm just throwing a tantrum and whatever. We'll see. I think I want to watch a few and see if there's like a notable difference. But maybe we'll start shifting some stuff we do. I don't know. I enjoy Gold Rush full size. I really do. Loose screw in there. I'll try to find it and put it back on the helmet. But as of now, I've only got 4 left of these. 1 solo case. Okay. And in this case, on a Speed Replica NFL helmet. I like it. I like it. It must be in the box because it's not rolling around here. Okay, here we go. Good luck, all. Morning. That's tough, man. When you don't have your quarterback, the world doesn't feel right. Even if they are similar skill level, it's hard to. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a Lunar. Oh, I can tell who that is from here too. Ready, going down towards the blue NY. That is the New York Giants. Lunar eclipse. Who had New York? That was the final random going to Brian. Brian W. claiming Denver, getting the Giants. I love the lunar eclipse, especially when it has red ink for the Giants. It's a nice helmet. Need to find that screw that was rolling around too. It's somewhere in there. Me too, Zach. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I was ready to mourn. I don't think that Trey McBride could have been more wide open on half the plays yesterday than he was, which is just bizarre. There's my screw. Brian W., you've got yourself LT. We love seeing LT. I love seeing it with red ink on the lunar. Tell me that doesn't look nice. Giants hitting on this Gold Rush helmet. Back at certified. Let's fix this real quick. That is NFC East. I forget what you guys voted for. NFC North, NFC West. All right, you're just down 0 to 1 to 1, and then the other division is still 0 as well. Still a manageable gap to make up. Congrats, Brian. Nice hit. Lawrence Taylor, LT, Lunar Eclipse for the Giants. There's our sticker as well. Lawrence Taylor. Coming off, but since this is staying here, let's keep it on there. No, I don't mind these names we're seeing. We're seeing LT for the Chargers, LT for the Giants, Dane Lillard. Some fun stuff. A couple picked players on the hockey jerseys. Okay, it's Radke time. Let's show my screen here. Sound like I was saying it's morphin time. Morphin time. Okay, Radke. We're down to, oh, mother, I don't have the boxes here either. Oh, sorry. He wasn't Alabama. Lawrence Taylor. Oh, why am I? North Carolina, right? North Carolina. Anybody guess UNC? I highly doubt it. I see it. ND, Irish. North Carolina. Is that one kind of? Do I need to extend it into Radke here? You know, I'm feeling kind today. We'll extend it to Radke. North Carolina's. You got Lawrence Taylor. You got Javonte Williams. Who else? I guess Drake May too. Who else played at UNC? I'll let the guesses go for Radke here too. Let's do that. 10 boxes though. I got to number them really quick here. This is just how they were left last time. We've got box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're missing 8, and we're missing 11. 8 and 11. Julius Peppers, thank you. Michael Jordan, that's true. Just the wrong sport. 7. Oh, we're missing 7. 8, 9, 10, 12, right? I said 7 and 11? No, we're missing 8 and 11. We have 7 there. 8 and 11, 6, 7, 8, 11. So I had it right the first time. Yeah, but I forgot about Peppers. So there's a few there, but that's. I'll be on the kind side. We'll let it go for one more guess here on the Radke stuff. 10 numbers is correct. Okay, in Radke, Bill, you've got Kansas City, Green Bay, Carolina, Pittsburgh. Jonathan R., you have Buffalo, Philly, Atlanta, Minnesota. Brian W., Cincy, Arizona. David L., Washington, Chicago, Cleveland, Detroit. Tim, you have Tampa, Denver, and Giants. I don't think Tim's here. If you want to still try to sell him, you can, but one random did not sell. Elliot bought the other random, which ended up being the Rams. Brian, you have New Orleans and the Jets. Nick G., New England, Baltimore. David L., Dallas, Houston. Greg, you had Indy, San Fran, Chargers, Vegas, Miami, Tennessee. And Brad, you closes with Seattle and Jacksonville. Yeah, I was saying Javonte, I said LT, and I said Drake May, but I forgot about Julius Peppers. I don't know who else, if there's any other like notable UNC football players. Okay, so your guesses will still count on this. Why not? So this gives Brian new life with Alabama. Let's get our box number here. Okay, we're likely going to have a little bit of a wait in between this and the next one while we wait for those last 5 teams to get claimed. And then we'll do a live fill or 2 or 3 after that. And there's 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and 7 times. Box 1. Very first box. Got it. Stop sharing. Go back over here. Okay. I'm going to type it in here just for clarity, since we can't really do much else till we get it filled up. We're going to discount those last 5 to 40 as well, 40 per. So 4 boxes. Okay, box 1 is all the way over here. I'm going to put the NBA card back. Last one. Box 1 is top on the left. Okay, guys. Let's get rolling. Box 1. from our quarterback series, we'll, I'm trying to think. 2 today, 2 Wednesday. Will get us down to 6 boxes left. 27. We may skip the whole Halloween month altogether. I'll have to see. And we might jump right into the next series for November, but I'll see. Okay, box 1. What's the? I know I'm competing with Game 7 tonight too, so that doesn't help. But what's the score for Seattle and Toronto? I know we got football games on, but Game 7 for MLB is a bigger game. What score do we have in MLB? This is interesting, guys. 3-1 Seattle. Okay. Check this out. Do you think? We got a blue box, which is authentic college normally. End of the 5th. Okay. Don't show me a label. Did anyone see that team? I have no idea if that matches what it is. I don't know who it would be if it is that. Interesting. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Kind of thinking Seattle Dodgers. Well, easy to say when they're up 3-1 at the end of the 5th. Dodgers dominated everyone. It is a college authentic. That's very surprising to me. I was thinking maybe this is like a big headliner, but looks like it's just a fun one they put in here for us. Texas A&M. There's a few people this could be on both the quarterback side and the non-quarterback side. Good luck if you've got a Texas A&M guy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is Johnny Manziel. I would never guess that, but I actually love seeing this on their classic Texas A&M authentic. Got the display bar in here too, or the don't wear it bar. Whenever I get them with those, I leave them in. I like them. Makes it heavier too. Johnny Manziel. I don't know what year that is. There's no way it's 2012 Heisman, is it? If he was the Heisman in 2012, time flies. But that, my friends, is a Beckett certified Cleveland Browns hit. So I think they just threw that one in there for fun for us, not our headliner. Cleveland on Racky is a random going to David. David L. on your Washington claim. Getting the Johnny Manziel Texas A&M Classic Authentic. With the old Rydell pop sticker there too. Some of those college ones have it. My Herbert College has that too. Nice, beautiful helmet. Congrats, Dave. Nice hit. Evans would be sweet on that too. I would agree. So would Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett would be nice, but either way, that'd be Cleveland on Myles Garrett or Johnny Manziel. 2012. Holy cow, that's insane. The whole money era. That's 13 years ago. I guess he was chucking it to Mike Evans, wasn't he? Yeah, I guess that's a while ago. Crazy. All right, guys, we got a little bit of work here to do to get this filled up. There are 5 teams left. I've discounted them to 40 each. I'll show my screen here. Carolina, Vegas, Chargers, Miami, and Jets are our last 5 spots. Discounted to 40. This will fill us up. We'll do a live fill. I don't know if we're going to do a 3-boxer or if I'm going to do a 2-box, pick one random one just to make sure we get it filled up. Unhide. We may do that. Even though I'd rather do a 3-box. But we could try to do 2 2-boxers tonight. I don't know. Okay, I've got Brad with the Raiders. Thanks, Brad. Nick with the Chargers. Thanks, Nick. And then Brad taking the Jets as well. Appreciate it. Okay, we're just left with Carolina and Miami, and these are $40 4-box spots. We will do a live fill right after with Big Al's. We might just do a 2-boxer, guys, unless there's enough in here that want to do a 3-box rather than doing a 2-box. I'm happy to try. Just want to avoid sitting around for too long if we can do that. If we can avoid it. I'm going to grab a drink really fast as well while we're waiting for Carolina and Miami. 2012, man, that's nuts. Let's check on my horrible. Trying to make up somebody. Yeah, that was a dumb choice, Alex. Dang you, Tampa. That's what I get. Starting to claw my way back in, but that's not going to help. Dustin, got you with Carolina. I keep forgetting to put the little asterisks. Let's do that now for these ones that were claimed live for 40. Larry, take a Miami. Thank you. I appreciate that. So let's do that. And then Brad, this one was also. Okay, we're full. Let me read these off. We'll get the 4 boxes and we'll roll into a few live fills tonight. Bill, I've got you with Arizona, Jacksonville, and the Baltimore spot. Greg, Atlanta, Nick G, Buffalo, Dustin, Carolina, Nick G, Chicago. You have Cincy, Chris O, Cleveland, Leland, Dallas, Tim, Denver, and Detroit. Bill S, Green Bay. Scott, you've got Houston, Greg, Indianapolis, Ty, Kansas City, Brad, Vegas, and the Rams. Nick G, you have the Chargers. Larry A, you have Miami, Minnesota. Nick F, you have New England. Brian, you have New Orleans. Ryan G, the Giants. Brad M, you have the Jets. Bill B, Philadelphia. Zach B, Pittsburgh. Bill S, San Francisco. Bill B, Seattle, Tennessee. Zach, you have Tampa Bay. And Brad, you have Washington. Let's close this. First, let's fill this out. AFC North, NFC East, and AFC West. So 2-1-0-0, and you guys are one of the zeros. But maybe I won't count that first one. Hey. Black cage for our 4-boxer. 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. First number is 189, 189. Next number is 63, 63. Next is 114, 114. And the last number is 48, 48. Middle of the 6th, huh? All right, we're getting there. Okay, let me grab those guys. We'll try a few live fills tonight. Right, we got 20-ish watching. I think I'll decide in 5 minutes. Either a 3-boxer or a 2-boxer. I'll let you know before we do the last box. It'll be a pick one random one for 40 for 2-box, or a pick one 3-box for 32. I'll figure it out in a second here. Okay, 189. Check. 63. Check. 114. 48. Okay, we're good. Let's roll. You guys are looking for NFC North, NFC West. That is, of course, unless you don't have one of those teams, then you'd probably rather lose the bounty and hit your team. Box 48, Series 35. I think it said 46 for a second. 0 Wonka. First box. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That does not help you. You guys want West and North. It's our second NFC East, NFC South helmet. 2200. Falcons hitting here. We're missing it. Nope, it's up on the roof. All hair pieces here. Atlanta Eclipse. Who had Atlanta? That was Greg. Greg had the Falcons. Greg, let's see what you got here. 3, 2, 1. It's been a little while since I put him in my series. I think enough time has gone past for me to include him here and there. He's officially retired now, right? That is Matt Ryan, Matty Ice. Falcons Eclipse. I think there was a time, Greg, where you were claiming him or going after him, at least in the pick your player style, but I might be wrong. Nice hit, Greg. Matt Ryan, Red Ink. Still think he should have a Super Bowl. It's crazy that he didn't win that one. I've always been a Matt Ryan fan. Kind of like a Kirk Cousins, maybe just a little better. I don't know. Maybe that's blasphemous. Nice hit, Greg. Okay, box 63. I don't know what it is, but I feel like my eyes have gotten even worse since my little trip. Everything seems blurry. Box 2. Nice. I'm trying to think. Use your brain, Al. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You guys know I love those STS 3.0s. We got an STS 3.0 for Chicago with a JSA signature debut card. So likely someone at the start of their career on these signatures. Oh, I can't. Chicago was Nick G. Nick G hitting the Bears STS 3.0. 3, 2, 1. I can't remember. I know that's Montez Sweat. And that's to support our troops, but the top one, is it Booker? Number 94. Bears fans or someone that knows football better than I do, which is most of you guys. Is that Booker? Booker, is that his name, I should say? I know he's a youngin', but I just can't remember if it's Brown, Booker. Montez Sweat. And I'll look it up here. It is Booker Dave. What's his first name? Is it Austin? Alex? Not Alex. Horrible name that is. Dual signed STS 3.0, Booker and Sweat I'll just stick with that. Nick, nice hit. Congrats. I'm waiting for that one to come out. I like the STS and I like the dual sign there. Okay, box 3 of 4. 0 Wonka so far. 114. Series 35. 2 points. Series 35. Big L's. What we're going to do, Austin, it is Austin, okay. We are going to do a 3-boxer, guys. It'll be less expensive than one we just did, which was 43. This one will be 32. It'll be pick your team in the chat. We'll try a 3-boxer. It'll be after these next 2 helmets. Okay, look at that. The label on the box matches the helmet in there. This is taking me back a little bit. This style for this player. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's our second lunar of the night. The other one was from Gold Rush. This one originally, since it's got the label, was from Gold Rush. 2-pointer for the Green Bay Packers. Who had G. Beasy sneaking out the win in Arizona yesterday? That is Bill. Fellow Packer cheesehead Bill. We've got a Beckett certification here. 3, 2, 1. Who remembers hitting Jordan Love's in Gold Rush and kind of sighing like, oh, it's another Jordan Love? There was a time. There was even a time where I put Jordan Love in the discount series. Now I love the guy. I mean, he's not top 5 in the league or anything, but he's my quarterback. Utah State as well. Jordan Love, green ink on this lunar. Nice hit, Bill. But this was out of Gold Rush back when we used to think, all right, that's enough Jordan Love. Probably some of you guys still feel that way. There it is. I still side by him. Yeah, not everyone has my brain. I get that. How did I say that was 2 points? I spelled Brad Johnson wrong right above that. Jeez, Al. That is Jordan Love. I feel like you've been doing pretty dang well with the Packers in my series over the last 2 or 3 series. 10, 20, Bill S. Jordan Love. Gotcha. 2 points. Okay, final box. Then we're going to do a 3-box live claim here. 189. 189. Series 35. 0 Wonka. Dustin, if you hit them in the future, let me know. I'll send you a bag of Doritos for it. We can make a deal. Look at that label placement. Pretty good, huh? Right down the middle, the meaty middle part. Okay, been a little bit since we've Cool Ranch. You got it. I don't even like Cool Ranch. I shouldn't say I don't like it. I like spicy nacho better than Cool Ranch, but classic Dorito better than Cool Ranch too. Spicy is my favorite though, whatever it's called. 3, 2, 1. Dustin, you claimed Carolina. What do I get for this one, Dustin? 2 bags of Doritos? Dustin hitting on a cleanup claim, trying to help us Bill. Carolina Panthers STS. Both ear pieces there. It is Beckett with a Beckett card. By the way, guys, I've had a few reach out for these. I'm happy to send extra if it doesn't come with one. I'm not always anal about making sure each one has one. This is generic. It has no tie to the actual helmet. Just kind of telling you to use the hollow for it. But again, if you're missing some and you want some, I'm happy to send them to you. I'll send you 2 back. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I feel like it's been a little bit since we've seen him in my series. Maybe a little bit is only like 3 months. Xavier Leggett, or Leggett, however the heck you say his name. Number 17, light blue ink, baby blue ink. I love that on this helmet for the Panthers. Packet certified. Going to Dustin. Nice hit. South Carolina hit, right? Wasn't he from South Carolina? Or am I messing that up? Okay, let's do a recap. We had Matt Ryan, Booker, and Montez Sweat, Jordan Love, and Leggett. Let's try a 3-box for life, Phil. Let's see where this goes. After claims, guys, please refresh your screen so you see what I see. Let's make sure this gets where I think it'll get before we send as well. I was tempted to do 2-boxer, but I know we like the 3-box. Pick your team a little bit better. So let's see where it goes. Nick F. Denver. Let's share my screen, though, too. Depends on how many duplicate claims there are, which I already see a bunch of Phillies and a bunch of Kansas Cities. So this might be a crawl. Let's see. Brady, I've got you with Philly. And I've got you with Kansas City. Bill, late on Kansas City, but I got you with Arizona. Nick, I've got you with New England. Nick G. John just played late on New England. Zach late on Kansas City. Brad, I've got you with New Orleans. Philly is gone. Philly's gone. Sorry, guys. Brant, Cincy. Chris, Dallas. San Francisco is Bill. Kansas City's gone. Baltimore is Bill. Dallas is gone. Cincy's gone. Tampa Bay for Dustin. Washington for Dave. Nick just barely behind on Washington. Knack behind on San Francisco. Cleveland going to Chris O. Pittsburgh going to Zach. We're going to have some work here. Brian W. got you with the Bills. Knack Chicago. Do I know who that is? I don't know if sometimes it changes your little nickname. It did that the other day to me, but do I know who you are, Knack? How do you want to pay? And I can put it in the chat for you. This is a 3-box for 32. Okay, perfect. Gotcha, Brett. So you already know where to pay. You're good. Bill S. got you with Seattle, Tennessee. Okay, let's see how many teams are left. The other day we kept ending with about 12. So maybe we're on the same track, but it seems a little bit heavier than that. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, let's see if we can slowly get these knocked off. Atlanta, Carolina, Detroit, Green Bay, Houston, Indy, Vegas, Chargers, Rams, Miami, Minnesota, Giants, Jets. 13, just a little bit worse than the other day. Not horrible. Green Bay, I missed that one. Bill, I got you. Minnesota's Obi. Detroit is Zach. Uh-oh, maybe not. Oh, Nick had Detroit. I totally skipped that. Sorry. And you deleting it told me that he had it. That's my bad. Let me top chat, live chat it just to make sure. Yeah, no, that's my fault. He was right underneath my comment, so I missed it. So, Bill, Green Bay, Nick, Detroit, Obi, Minnesota. I think I'm the right spot there. Brian, I got you with the Rams. Okay, I think we're down to like 9, 8 teams left. Indy for Zach. Got you, Zach. Thank you. Let's clean it up here real quick. After we fill and do this one, we will do a Radke 1-box. After that, we'll do some jerseys. Added some fun ones this week, I thought at least. Atlanta, Carolina, Houston, Vegas, Chargers, Miami, Giants, Jets. So 8 teams left. The dog is barking crazy. Phone is buzzing, but I think those are payments. Let's make sure there's... She's just barking because she's alone up there. Someone give me a little update on the score. Hopefully no one's recording and I'm not screwing that up for you. Where are you, doggy? I hear you barking, but I don't see you on the camera. Slowly but surely, guys. We've got 8 teams left to fill this one. We'll do a Racky after this and then a jersey. Still 3-1 mid-7th. Okay. Trying to think if we have any Mariner fans in the group. Toronto a little harder. I know a few that are rooting for Toronto, but both the guys in our group that live in Washington like the Braves. So I'm trying to think if I know any Mariner fans. If there are, they wouldn't say it live because they're watching the dang game. Did Cal Raleigh hit a home run today? Nope. J. Rod, he did. He did hit one in the 5th. J. Rod hit one. We still got the J. Rod and Big L's, don't we? Yeah, we do. Naylor. Don't know Varsho. Vlad Guerrero Jr., George Springer, I know them. And thanks to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for doing me in. Zach Charbonnet touchdown. Really, Dustin? Okay, if you're just jumping in, we see numbers going up and down, up and down. Atlanta, Carolina, Houston, Vegas, Chargers, Miami, Giants, Jets. Our last 8 teams. Hard to say last when there's still a fourth of them left or close to it. We're getting there, about 3/4 full. And since we're doing a 3-box, likely the only Big L's full sizes we'll do tonight are these next 3, besides the 4 we already did. We will do another Radke and then some licensed jerseys, hopefully. Probably a few too many to discount as well. I don't have a ton of fluff on top of these, so on top of my series, I should say. I'm here. I'm just chilling, guys. Final 8 teams. Larry, you got the early lead on me in hockey. I don't know why I don't get a lot of assists. Okay, Atlanta, Carolina, Houston, Vegas, Chargers, Miami, Giants, Jets left. Your goalies. My goalies haven't been great either. I guess the first matchup I won a few goalie statistics, but it was like just wins. Like the goals against and the save percentage has not been. Oh, Cooch is out. Has not been good for me. But the skater totals have been pretty good for me. But I have way less. I guess if you give more goals, you get a little less assists. But not great. I've already seen a few payments rolling for this too, so we'll just stick with this one, guys. We'll see if we can get it filled up here in the next couple minutes. Trying to think. There's 8 teams left. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yes, 3. This is what I'm going to do. So there are 8 teams left. Probably no way to turn it into add randoms, add money. I could have, but there's more than 16 claims. There's 22 claims. So what we're going to do here is let's get 7 of the 8 claimed, and I'm going to discount them to 30 instead of 32. I know it's not much. And of the 7 teams that get claimed, those people, the final team left will get random to one of those 7 teams that get picked. Does that make sense? So I'm going to give a team away for free to anyone that claims $30 spots. He'll be entered into that. That doesn't make much sense, but it does in my head. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So I'll do the 7 of those teams that are available, run it 7 times. And the team that's on top on the 7th roll will get the 8th team for free added onto their spot. So you're claiming them discounted anyways. You're not paying extra to have an extra shot of the team, but I'm going to give away a team on this one. Not a ton of traffic tonight, so. Brad, Houston, thank you. So that one's 30. Jake will take Atlanta. Thanks, Jake. Why not? Yeah. Obi, Carolina. Thanks, Obi. Brian, Giants. Thanks, Brian. So remember, these are 30, so they're $2 less, and you're going to have a shot at getting the final team for free. So Vegas, Chargers, Miami, Jets. 1 team will be left. The last team to get claimed, to not get claimed, will be given as a freebie. Chargers for Nick. Got you, Nick. Dave, just a second behind on the Chargers. Zach, I have you with Miami. Charlie Vegas. Thanks, Charlie. And that closes us with that. So that means the Jets will be given away as a free team to one of those other 7 teams. Let me type them up really quick here. Stupid little game, but something that... And remember, 30 instead of 32 on those as well. Atlanta, Carolina, Houston, Las Vegas, Los Angeles Chargers, Miami, New York Giants. Is that 7 teams? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's our 7 teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It just got claimed. I'm going to run the 7 times. Whatever team it lands on the 7th, whoever owns them gets the Jets for free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Atlanta was on the top in the last 2 rolls. So who had Atlanta? I think it was Jake, right? Jake, you get the Jets for free. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, let's read these off. We are going to do a Radkey live fill after this. So there'll be a pick one random one for 36, just like always. We'll do some jerseys after that. The new additions for the jerseys this week were 2 football, right? Josh Jacobs. It's fun to get a jersey of his. Also, Jackson Smith and Jigba, the green jersey for the Seahawks. Love that one. We had 1 hockey. Who was it? Philip Forsberg on a Predator Stadium Series Adidas. Those are kind of rare as well. And then we had Neymar Jr. for the PSG Nike. So some fun new additions to go along with. I feel it now. Yeah, I know you do. So lots of fun names to claim there. We'll end with that one. But in between what we're doing now and that is the Radkey full size. Okay, Sharon, let's get some box numbers. Let's get some winners. Black Gauge, 3 boxer. 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. Notepad, please. Cross up the other number, please. First number is 185. 185. Springer 3-run home run. So Toronto just took the lead? Wow. I need to put it on my phone somehow. That's pretty cool. I bet they're going nuts over in Toronto. Stupid thing to say. That is awesome. Was George Springer on the Astros with the garbage can stuff? I think I wrote 185. Is that the number? It is. Okay. Next number is 153. I want to say his name was with Houston. 153 and 113. Is either of these teams going to get just trounced by the Dodgers, or do they both have a chance? Dodgers are like what, 10-1 in the postseason, 12-1. I feel like they've just what? Okay. Cheater. Were they doing anything other than stealing signs to cheat? Was it just knowing what pitch was coming? I'm not a baseball guy, so oh, man. Okay, let me grab those guys. 3 boxer. We'll do a Radkey after this. Guess it's hard to say anything other than that. That's enough to be enough cheating, huh? Yeah, I agree, Dustin. I think I'd be a little more like have more of an opinion if I had a team that I liked in baseball. But that was pretty bad. And they didn't like strip anything, right? Like they won. Did they win more than one World Series too? $185, check. $153, check. $113, check. Okay, Racky coming up next, guys. After this, then Big Al's jerseys, licensed jerseys. Just so we don't get confused, Radke is next. Evans carted off, shoulder concussion. In the earlier game, Larry? Trying to think. Yeah, because right now it's Seattle and you're talking about Tampa Evans, right? One of my favorite players. Okay, good luck all. 113. That sucks. Series 35. I don't have him on my fantasy team this year, but I have for the last few years. Zero Wonka. Why is it all these receivers that are getting hurt? I didn't get to watch. I could have watched the first quarter, but I was too busy. Did Emeka Egbuka come back? Did he play today? After like seeming like he was going to be out for a while. Oh, nice. I love this helmet. Yeah, come on. Gotta get my screen back over here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Egbuka was playing. That's crazy. I thought he was going to be out for a while. Won again a few. That's what I thought. I thought it was multiple years. We've got a Rams. Kind of hard to tell from there. I mean, this is old school throwback. I guess you'd call it that. Authentic as well. Rams. Warner, good guess. This one I really like. I've had this helmet for a long time too. 3, 2, 1. It's cool. Not the team you think of with him, but he played there as well. Not a lot of people have that helmet. That's a cool one. That is the Rams, Jerome Bettis, the bus. Authentic. Love this helmet. Packet certified. Authentic. Was the Rams one of those last few teams? No, it wasn't. I thought it was. I guess maybe that was the Chargers. Rams, Brian W. Nice hit. Jerome Bettis, authentic, classic speed. They're kind of old. I don't know if this is. Did Jerome Bettis play for the St. Louis Rams? That's probably a really dumb question. I don't know what year they changed back and forth again the first time. Just ignore me, please. Oh, see, he played for both Los Angeles and the St. Louis Rams so they switched in between there somewhere in 93, 95. I guess I didn't realize that I guess he started there. I don't know why I didn't put that together. So that's where he was drafted. Drafted from Los Angeles, went to St. Louis, and then was a Pittsburgh Steeler for 10 years. Nice hit. Jerome Bettis, authentic Rams helmet. That's a cool one. Okay, next box up, 153. Series 35. 0 Wonka. 0, 0, 0. Settle, settle, settle. That's kind of funny. Kind of an interesting back-to-back hits here. Oh. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, look, we get to see 2 of close to my new favorite style, the STS 3.0s. Both AFC, or both NFC. One from Chicago. This one's Arizona. Arizona Cardinals STS 3.0. Who had AZ in this break? I'm completely losing my screen. Where the freak was I? There it is. Arizona is Bill. Bill S. Just took the lead? Oh, because that's back-to-back NFC West. And was there an NFC North? There was. 3. NFC East, NFC South. Oh, you got the North, too, with Love. 4, right? So is it 4 to 3 to 2 to 0? 4, 3, 2, 0? 9 items? 8, 9, yeah. I believe that's right. 4, 3, 2, 0. Okay, you got the lead. Hold on to it. Bill, nice hit. Let's see what you got here. First, we have Jerome Bettis on a Rams helmet when we thought it was this player, 3, 2, 1. Now we've got this player on a Cardinals helmet. That's so funny. Pulled the fake twice in a row. I love this helmet. If this somehow is one that you already have, Bill, let me know. Or if you hit one in the future, let me know. Kurt Warner, 3.0 for the Cardinals. I mean, look at that auto, too. Red ink. Beauty of a hit. Arizona going to Bill. Nice hit, Bill. So we have Bettis on the Rams. And then Warner on the Cardinals. 0 Wonka. Yeah, you guys took the lead. So you don't want this to be NFC East or NFC South. That'll put you in a tie going into the last 3 items. You got to keep the lead or build it to 2. If this one's North or West, you guys are probably going to win. 185, last one, Series 35, 0 Wonka. Start with Rams and Cardinals, 2 NFC West hits. Can we go 3 for 3 on the NFC West? If I jinxed it, I'm sorry. Something sticky from that last time on my finger. There it goes. Oh, man. I forgot I had this helmet in this series for a little bit. I love this. I love this hit. I know. You love every hit, Al. There's a few that I love a little bit more. This is one of them. 3, 2, 1. Little light helmet here. Bouncing around a little bit more in the box. I feel like this has been in the series forever, too. This could never wanted to come out. New Orleans. Who had the Saints? New Orleans. Brad. Breaking Brad. I just hit a cool one in Brad's that you don't see very often. I hit a Tim Couch, which I thought was pretty cool. Some learn to respect the names you don't see too much. Some don't care much. Tied up. Jonathan says Reggie Bush. Oh, it is tied up. That's too bad. You lost your lead, but you're still tied. It is. It's Reggie. I love this helmet. Reggie Bush. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys have seen Reggie Bush, especially Reggie Bush Saints stuff. Where else did Reggie Bush play? I feel like I've seen him before, but on his other team. I'm drawing a blank at where else he played right now. You got a Reggie Bush hollow with his little Heisman stance, and then you got a Steiner hollow as well. Buffalo? Did he really? Did he play somewhere else besides Buffalo too? Could have been a shake and bake. Yeah, it could have been. Reggie Bush. Brad, nice hit. That's a cool one. I feel like he played somewhere else too. Maybe it's just Buffalo and New Orleans. Okay, that was a fun little 3-boxer there. Miami Lions is the team that I've seen them on. Detroit. That's right. Okay, we had Jerome Bettis Authentic, Kurt Warner 3.0, Reggie Bush VSR4. Let's do a Radke here. Let's see where we're at. Miami Niners. Yeah, I think I have seen them on a Lions item in the past. I think we had them on a Lions item in the past. You know what? I'm not going to sit here and lie. Let's see. I've got a tab called All Big Al's Items. I have one of them in alphabetical order. Show me Reggie Bush. Have we ever had Reggie? I either saw one or we had one, but he's rare. Reggie. No Reggie Bush. Reggie Wayne. Only other Reggie we've had is Reggie Wayne. Sad. Okay, well now I know. All right, let me go back over here, switch the screen. Let's start getting these claims in. So I wonder where I saw the Lions Reggie Bush if I didn't put it in the series. Maybe it was a jersey or a mini. If any of you guys remember, let me know. Do we have a jersey or mini Reggie Bush? Top chat back to live chat just so we see the same order I see. Kansas City is our first claim for Bill. Gotcha. Chicago is claim number 2 for Jonathan. New Orleans is number 3 for Brad. Chicago just belly behind Dave. Number 4 is Green Bay for Bill. Number 5 is Cincy for Brian. Number 6 is Washington for David. Number 7, Cincy's gone. Number 7 is Detroit for Les. Number 8 is Dallas for Dave. Number 9 is Arizona for Dustin. Number 10 is Buffalo for David. Gotcha. Okay, 6 spots left. Let's do this since I always forget to always include this. Just in case you want to, oops, and look, I'm putting it on the wrong screen too. Glad I did that. Glad I looked at least. Okay, 6, make that 5 spots left. Jonathan got you with Denver. Okay, if you want to see who's some of the possible names next to the teams, they're just right here next to them. I can read them off here in a second, but 5 teams left. If you're hanging out for jerseys, that'll be our last live fill next after this. Lots of fun names to claim. We'll end on that one after we get this Radke going. $5 Big Al's credit to the person that tells me where my family just ate dinner tonight. You freaking losers. Nick says 5 guys. JCW, I like that guess. Nick is right. It's 5 guys. 5 guys again. Look at this. Your purchase for $33.14 at 5 guys was approved. I bet that's not even for my wife. It's probably just, well, maybe it's all 3. That's pretty cheap for 3 people. Usually it's way expensive there. It's always 5 guys. Always the 3 of them laughing it up, eating 5 guys without me on a Monday night. I don't really care. That's like a once a month meal for me if I get it. But my wife makes it seem like that's once a 5-year meal for her when I ask her if she wants to eat that. 5 guys? Yeah, I don't know. 5 guys. Okay, speaking of 5 teams left to close us here. We're on claim 11, so 5 left. Atlanta's got Bijan, Julio, Kirk. You can take rid of. I haven't updated this in a while. You can take Kirk off of there. He's not going to be a hit for them anymore. Where's your burger? Yeah, I don't have one tonight. Brad taking Atlanta. Thanks, Brad. Good luck to you. Baltimore, Henry, Reed, Ray, Sharp are some options there. Carolina, Young, Peppers, Kuechly, Cleveland, Brown, and Garrett. I'll have to update this soon. Houston, Stroud, Johnson, Watt, probably Nico Collins, a few other names as well. Indianapolis, Manning, AR, Edge, Jacksonville, Lawrence Taylor. No, what the freak? Lawrence and Taylor. Trevor Lawrence, Fred Taylor, MJD. We've also been seeing whatever his name is, Travis Hunter. All these H names, all these T names, H names. Travis Hunter. Las Vegas, Bo Jackson, Bowers, Crosby, some options there. Ashton Genty out in the wild now too. Chargers, Henry, Dobbins. Dobbins isn't with the Chargers anymore. He's now with Denver, huh? LT, Ladd. Anyone you guys can think of usually is a option for these teams, besides Junior Seau and Aaron Hernandez and names like that. Rams, Donald, Cup, Stafford, Puka, Miami, Marino, Waddle, Hill, Minnesota, Moss, Jefferson, AP, McCarthy, New England, Brady, May, Gronk, Edelman. If we hit Brady, he is a community hit, which means you all get to share the helmet and ship it to another. Once you get to keep it for a month, ship it to the next person, just like we used to do with our. Anyone ever have a class pet that their teachers let them take home for a week and then bring it back? That's insane. They don't do that anymore, right? They did that when I was a kid. Take home like a hamster for a week. I'm surprised it ever made it back to the class alive. I'm just now remembering that. Giants, Manning, Neighbors, Taylor, Jets, Namath, Adams, Revis. Adams isn't there anymore. We can take that out. I don't know why I'm editing this one when it needs to be edited on the other one. Philly, Kelsey, Hurts, Saquon, Dawkins, Pittsburgh, Big Ben, Bettis, Bradshaw, Watt, San Francisco, Purdy, CMC, Rice, Montana, Seattle, Lynch, Walker, Metcalf, Tampa Bay, Baker, Evans, Gronk, Tennessee, Johnson, Curse, etc., etc., etc. Okay, 4 left. I know this is tough, guys. There's a top of the 9th. It's almost over, huh? Is this Seattle's last chance? It is, right? Toronto won't have to go to the bottom if they end it here. Let's see if I can get on my phone just for a second. Well, Brian's taking the Giants. Okay, 3 left here to close this one. See if I can somehow get this. It never works down here. My service is horrible. Giants, number 13. Brian, 14 is Philly for Elliott. Gotcha, Elliott. Dave taking the Vikings, 15. And John taking New England, 16. Okay, we're closed, guys. I appreciate that. Thanks for being patient tonight. Still 3 to 4 top of the 9th, yeah. 0 outs too, right? Full count. Okay, let's get our randoms. My phone's working, so I'm going to listen to it while I'm doing this for a second. See how many times I mess up while I'm doing this. I can't multitask with sports on. Strikes them out in Toronto. Okay. I won't talk about it just in case people are behind. That's my biggest pet peeve. 1, even though I just did. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Cleveland on top, Miami on bottom. I guess a lot of you guys probably have the game on your TV and me on the phone, so you can do both at the same time anyways. But okay, in this one, Bill, I've got you with Kansas City, Cleveland. Jonathan R, Chicago, Indy. Brad, New Orleans, and the Rams. Bill S, Green Bay, Tampa Bay. Brian, Cincy and San Francisco. David L, you have Washington, Jacksonville. Les, Detroit and Vegas. David L, Dallas and Pittsburgh. Dustin, Arizona, Seattle. David L, Buffalo and the Chargers. Jonathan R, Denver and Houston. Brad, Atlanta, Tennessee. Brian, Giants, Carolina. Elliott, Philly and Baltimore. David L, Minnesota and the Jets. John, New England and Miami. Let's get a box now that we're at a commercial. And we said we tied it. 10 items. They're all on there. Still got a shot at the Trayvon Diggs mini. Need a hit here, though. Can't rely on the jerseys. You can, but I think a jersey's won it for you the other day, didn't it? We open box 1, so anything but a 1 works here. Okay, 7 times to get our box number. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box number 6. 6. It's interesting when it's a one-run game because you don't need to get anyone on base. All you got to do is have someone homer. Easier said than done, I guess. But when's the last time the Blue Jays went to the World Series? Has that been a long time? Someone's got to know. I don't know. Mike Evans breaks his collarbone. 1993, Brad. Wow, is that the oldest in the league? Is that the longest drought? Jeez, 32 years ago. Okay, box 6. Where are you at? Box 6, right here. Seattle's never gone. So this is the battle of 2 teams. That's sad. Too bad this isn't the World Series. I know they can't because in the same league, or whatever to call it. I don't know if to call them conference, but both in the American League, right? That's crazy. One more out, huh? Swing and a miss. Okay, box 6. I'll try to not time this at a horrible time for the jersey drop when you're watching the last swing. So let's give it just 1 second here. We're going to open this first, but let me watch this next pitch. Oh, man. This is nuts. Okay, box 6. Full count. Oh, is it Rodriguez that's up? J-Rod? It is. That was a horrible swing. I don't know much about baseball. That didn't look good to me. Well, they're right. That ball was so far and out. Wow. Crazy. Someone was going that hadn't been in Seattle. That's a long time. Yeah, that was a big chase. Cal Raleigh was next. The catcher, is that you saying their hitter? I know he's a hitter. Wow. Well, I guess both Rodriguez and Raleigh had homer today. Okay, here we go. Good luck, all. Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I think we saw one like this style last double case, but I might be wrong. We've got Minnesota on the Winter Warrior. Stack boxes because I'm losing space. Minnesota, I think, was claimed late, wasn't it? Dave, hot diggity. Thank you. So that's you, Dave. Coming in to claim another team to help us fill, and it got you a hit. Minnesota Vikings. This is just sitting free, so I guess I'll leave it there. Here we go. It is authentic as well, so we're on an authentic run here. It feels like 3, 2, 1. I want to say we hit him either the previous double case or the double case before that. That's a nice authentic Winter Warrior Beckett certified J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy Vikings authentic Winter Warrior. Dave, nice couple authentics for you. Yeah, that is nice. I don't have this style helmet in my PC. Rep 4 authentic, so that's cool. JJ, nice hit. Congrats. Okay, let's try to end the series, the night here with some licensed jerseys. We'll let this one fill here for a little bit. This is a 2-boxer, pick one random 2 for $30. Wow. Look, George Springer, the hero. Way to go, Georgie boy. Hey, Georgie. You want a balloon? Isn't that kid's name Georgie? Isn't that his kid, George? And that show scared me as a little kid. We all float down here. Larry, you've got Larry Bird. Bill, you've got Burrow and Jacobs. Whoops, I put 2 on both. That's a 3. This is our last break of the night, guys, so we'll try to get this one filled up. 3. Number 4 is Acuna. Ronald. And I think I'm going to go to the Mammoth game tomorrow night, guys, against the Avs. Yeah, Brian, I know. If you're still here. I don't care. I want to see the Stars from Colorado. Even if we lose. Frankenstein scared you as a kid? I don't know why it's making me laugh, but it does. It's alive. Mark, Ellie, Brian, I've got you with Pavel Bure. Where did I go? Brian. We've got Max Crosby going to Mike. Number 8, we got Kaprizov going to Brett. Kirill the Thrill. I'm kind of sad. I had 2 cool Kaprizovs that was in that package that I had to refuse because of an $800, $700, whatever you call it. I'm going to turn this off. Duties fee. I just had to pay one today for a single jersey, guys, that someone didn't put down. I paid $80 for a single jersey that I won the other day in fees, not for the jersey. In tariffs. So I messaged him. I said, hey, what did you put as the value for this thing? I had to pay it today. Jokers, number 9. I know I'm talking too much, guys. It's boring sitting here not talking. Jokic, number 9 for Zach. Odunze is number 10. How much is a Utah hockey game to go to? It looked empty when they played the Boston tonight. I don't think it was empty. The only reason it may have been less crowded because it was a Sunday game. We never have Sunday games here in Utah because of the predominant religion. So that one was, hockey's a little different. Jazz almost never play. But every game I've been to has been packed to the gills and it's not cheap. It's more expensive to go to a hockey game here in Utah than it is to go to a Jazz game. We have season tickets, and they're about double the price as the season tickets for the Jazz that we have for our business. Not Big Al's, obviously. So it's not cheap. I mean, they're decent seats, but I'll post some pictures tomorrow. I'll see if I can get Nate Dogg, picture of Nate Dogg, some other cool abs. Odunze was Larry. But that may have been why it looked a little more empty, but it shouldn't have been. I watched the game too, but I wasn't paying attention to the crowd. I watched the second half of the game after the Packers game ended. Hogan is the next claim for Elliott. Number 12 is Huberdeau for Brian W. Number 13 is Anthony Edwards for Zach. Got you, Zach. Number 14 is Christian Yelich for Bill. Frankenstein, Friday the 13th. Yeah, it was UPS, I think. UPS will charge more than USPS for international, and their little Canada Post is on strike still. At least it was. Okay, where did I end up? 13 or 14? 14 for Yelich. So there's 6 spots left. I'll start showing some pictures here in a second. Yeah, our tickets are not cheap. I get spoiled with those though. And we get offered some tickets sometimes too for some of our vendors to sit in like the suites or really close. I mean, closer than a little closer than where we're at now, but we get the little dinner before and stuff. Yes, they are. But depends on the value they mark it as. If they ship a jersey and say it's $300, I'm going to get charged a bunch. But if they ship it saying it's a $20 gift, which I know, I get it. But I mean, $80 for a jersey that I paid $20 in the break for, it's kind of nuts. You guys that are international, when I ship to you, always let me know if something goes awry too. I try to avoid that stuff. 15 got you, Mark, with Barry Larkin. Let's show some pictures. We got 5 spots left. Yep, I get it. Comment. Okay. I'll only read off the names of players that have not been claimed yet. We've got Neymar Jr., JSN, Philip Forsberg, the Smashville jersey, both claimed. Terry Bradshaw. Did Bo Nix get claimed? He did not. Bo Nix is there. Will Smith is there. Not the actor. Jim Kelly, Adam Fox, Stadium Series is there. McGrady Split, Seguin is there. Jim Rice, Justin Jefferson, Brett Hull, Bobby Hull, Brett Hull. It's Brett Hull. Zach Stockton. I'm going to start having nightmares about Jefferson, Stockton, Crosby not hitting. Probably one other name in there too. There's my family. I can hear them. Smith Sr., Weber on the Bullets jersey. We're down to 4 spots left. Chris Paul, Jerome Bettis, Dylan Gunther for the Utah Hockey Club. So hopefully soon we'll start seeing some Mammoth jerseys, but we'll have some of these for a while too. Huberdeau, Winter Classics claim. Guerrero Jr., now going to the World Series. Joe Mauer, Scott Niedermeyer, Shaquille O'Neal, Julio Rodriguez just lost. Mike Evans just broke his collarbone. Gary Payton, Austin Matthews, Gleyber Torres, Andre Vasilevsky, Joe Green, Darrell Rivas, Wade Boggs, Juraj Slavkovsky, Trevor Lawrence, Adrian Dantley, Jamal Murray, Patrick Ewing, and Ilya Sorokin. Marshawn Lynch, Stephon Castle, Coffey, Caruso, Hughes, McKinnon and Love, Bagwell, Kyle Connor, Tomlinson, Newton. That's all of them. four-way, I believe. This is our final break of the night, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, like I always say. It's gone for a week, but I'm back. I'm a homebody, guys. I don't like going places. And if I do, I'd prefer to like drive. 16 spots there. Greg's going LT for number 17. And Cam Newton for number 18. Thanks, Greg. Good luck to you. Okay, 2 left on this final break, guys. Lynch and Forsberg to close us. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, everybody else for joining, too. Greggy, Lynch, Brian taking the nice Forsberg jersey. Okay, let's get some randoms going here, guys. There will be 44 randoms. 4 of them will be solos that will be claimable after we see, once the dust settles here. From Bo Nix to Neymar Jr. I will read off who the 4 solos are. If you happen to get 3 of the same sport, you get a little discount. So you're always welcome to wait to pay, just to see if you get my little discount. So much fun. Okay, 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Bo Nix, Kyle Connor, Gleyber Torres, Joe Mauer are our solos. Claim 1 at a time, please. First in the chat gets them. Can't believe no one guessed Patrick Mahomes today. Nix is Greg. Mauer with the autocorrect, because Mauer's not a real word. Going to Zach. Connor. Going to Craig. Bill just a second behind on Nix. Gleyber Torres is our final solo. Let's start reading off who has who. Larry is Matthews for sale, Nick is asking. Larry V's got Bird, Evans, and Bettis. Bill S has, hold on. That one doesn't, okay. Bill S, Burrow, Fox, Seguin, Jacobs, Will Smith, Bagwell, you got your namesake. Jake, Acuna, Bradshaw, Paul, Mark, De La Cruz, Weber, and Love. Brian W. Burray, Guerrero, and Rivas. I'm tired, guys. Mike Crosby, Lawrence, and Brett Hull. Brett, you got Kaprizov, Shaquille O'Neal, and Alex Caruso. Zach B, Jokic, Rice, and JSN. Larry V, Odunze, Matthews, and Boggs. Elliot Hogan, Coffee, and Neymar Jr. If you get 3 others, you only have 2, but if we end up getting 3 and you get all 3, that'd be like a $10 off. Brian, Huberto, Castle, and Sorokin. Zach B, Edwards, Niedermeyer, and Green. Bill S, Yelich, McKinnon, and Vasilevsky. Mark, you have Larkin, Slavkovsky, and Kelly. Zach, Stockton, Murray, and Steve Smith Sr. Greg, Tomlinson, Ewing, Payton, Newton, Rodriguez, Jefferson, Lynch, Gunther, and Dantley. Utah double spot there. Brian, Forsberg, McGrady, and Hughes. Zach, you had Mauer. Craig, you had Connor. Greg, you had Nix. Gleyber Torres is our only solo left. Didn't think of who. Didn't even think of him. I'm trying to think what I was saying. That Nick says Matthews for sale, Larry. Yes, Nick, yours. Good luck. Okay. What the freak is this? I don't like this version of this song. Get the freak. Oh, Mahomes, yeah. I thought, maybe some would go for the obvious, but everyone thought I was trying to trick them, I think. Okay. Thanks. Boggs, Evans, and Bettis for sale. Evans, Bettis, and Boggs for sale. All by Jefferson, Ewing, or Love if available. Jefferson was down here. Greg. Ewing is Greg. And Love went to Mark. If you guys want to sell, let Todd know. Bill B will buy Mike Evans. T-Law, Brett Hull for sale. Trevor Lawrence. And Brett Hull for sale for Mike. Where are you, Mike? Right here. Yours, Bill. Thanks. Good luck. Okay. All by Bettis. Okay, Bettis going to Greg. By Boggs as well. You got it. That's an orange little number. I will keep the thanks. Okay, all the stuff's been answered. Lawrence and Hull are up. And then, Greg, if you wanted to sell those two, you don't usually sell yours, though. You usually buy. But just in case, if you want to sell Ewing or Jefferson, let them know. Give it a couple minutes here for you guys to talk trades. Let's check in on the Seattle game. My guess is it's 10-7. 14-3. That's not that far off. I was off by 8 points total. What happened to Houston? Sam Darnold to JSN. Our very own JSN that we put on today. Are they wearing those green jerseys? If so, could be some good luck. Pick the whole jersey? Yeah. It is a CCM rep. Oh, here, hold on. CCM vintage rep. Heroes of Hockey. So it's a little bit older style CCM. The Dallas Stars. No fight strap on this one. That's when you're talking about buying from or looking into. That is the whole. Go by that spot. This one kind of threw me off because the lettering, I mean, it's a little folded weird. And this is a little raised. It almost looks like some of the fake ones they make today, but this is like an older CCM. So I thought about it, about putting it in there, but I looked it over and decided to put it on. It's not the same style as the ones that are faking right now. Okay, whoops. I should share this screen so you can see what I'm doing. Sell Brett Hull to Craig. By the way, Craig, I shipped yours and Bill's trade off already today. I didn't want to forget, so you two made that trade with the corner items, and I got them out today. Trevor Lawrence looks like the only guy that's up for sale, as well as Gleyber Torres is a solo left. Otherwise, we're going to get this rolling. Okay, you guys can claim them still as we go, but let's get this going. Final items of the night. Sorry, I'm watching. Life's going somewhere. Okay, let's get two numbers. Dose numbers. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to drop a pre-fill for the baseball, this time with all the available names, as well as one of our last 2 or 3 hockey cards, I think we're down to. After we finish that and the slab, we're going to stick with NFL for the cards, I think. for the most part. We still have a case of limited NBA that we'll do at some point. Those will be fun, though. Those are our 2 starters tomorrow, and then Wednesday we'll be back with a normal stream day. I don't know if the random teams will be 3 or 4 bucks, but maybe 3 again. We need to shake it up. Not done these yet today. 2 numbers will get us going. 1, 2. I wasn't paying attention. NFC North. Did this put you guys back on top? It did, right? 5-4-2. That means most likely. I mean, unless we get. I don't even know how many NFC South, NFC East we have in this. I won't call it for you yet, but if we do, then someone's going to get the Trayvon Diggs alternate mini today as well, for free. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the time one that gave you the lead back, but I'll make sure at the end of the stream. Too much to pay attention to for me to remember all that stuff. Okay, first number is 91, 9-1. Next number is 39, 3-9. Okay, guys. Let me grab those. I'll be right back. Final lines of the night. We'll probably have a freebie giveaway on the Trayvon Diggs. I shouldn't say that. I don't want to jinx you. I'm all out of drink. Okay. 91-39. Freebie unless one of these is NFC East, NFC South. Okay. Good luck, all. Looks like Glaber Torrey is going unsold, and Trevor Lawrence is staying with you, Mike. Let's see what else jump on that. So the rest were sold or traded. So we're good to go. Okay, 39 up first. Good luck, all. Maybe. Recognize those colors. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. See a JSA sticker down there. See a little bit of the color and number pattern. We know who this is. Well, I do. You will now. Great jersey there. Number 89. That does not affect you, I don't think. Should make sure before I. No, I think they're out of reach. So nice hit here. This would be a headliner in the series if I could do just NFL. JSA certified number 89 for the Baltimore Ravens. That is Steve Smith Sr. Ice up, son. Steve Smith. Hold on. Let's see. I don't think he got claimed today. Who had Stevie Smith? Love this hit. There he is. He's a random on the John Stockton claim. It's not Johnny, Zach, but it's Stevie. Remember Stevie Johnson too, the guy that wore like the Joker thing on his neck thing? Great hit, Zach. Zach, I don't know what it is. You've been having a lot better luck with jerseys than helmets. Maybe I shouldn't say that. You had a decent night with helmets too, but I should say, and it's not usually your claimed hits, it's just your random hits too. That's not a bad one to hit on random. I think he's a decent one on random the other day too. Steve Smith, Sr., Baltimore Ravens. Love the logo with the crest, the whatever. I think it's one of the best logos there is. Baltimore Ravens with the Maryland flag included on there, just like the Terrapins. Great hit. And stickers on the back, right? Yes, it is, not the front. Nike. Tell me about it. Hey, some luck's better than no luck at all, but sometimes it's no luck at all, too. Well, he dodged the bullet. It was NFL, but not the division that could hurt you or help you. So one helps you, one hurts you. The other two don't matter. That was one of the ones that doesn't matter. Nice hit, Zach. Steve Smith, Sr. Okay, number 2. Box 91. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Still don't know. Well, I still can't tell. I don't want to. I guess I'll just look at it when I look at it with you guys. Usually, black bag means, I mean, it's kind of eliminates one sport, but usually it narrows it down to the one sport. But let's see. I shouldn't be blasphemous here. Why can't I think of? Oh, because I'm wrong. That's why. Because I'm wrong. This is the jersey that I keep meaning to fix on the collages because it's upside down or it's backwards, but I don't need to fix it anymore. Zach knows. That is Jamal Murray, point guard for the Denver Nuggets, hitting before Jokic, although I think he went in before Jokic. Could be wrong. Nike. Icon edition on this one, Swingman. That's a beautiful jersey. Let's see who had them. So 2 non-claims. Sorry, guys. I like to see claims hit, but there are double the amount of randoms as there are claims. I had the signature on the bottom and the other on the top, so I had it wrong. Let's see. Who had Jamal Murray? Good grief. See, this is the time where in the future I would have that little trade for Stockton. Oh man. The funny part is I have another Stockton for down the road, I think. I have another Malone or another Stockton, I forget which one. But Malone's not in right now. Jamal Murray, that is the other random for the John Stockton spot. Zach, you just doubled up on the same dang line. Earlier, the jerseys was a double up, but at least it was 2 different lines. This is the same line. Zach, nice hits. Murray and Steve Smith, Sr. You guys win the freebie, so if you've claimed something, you can hang out and see if you win, or you can check back later. I know it's a long stream night, but you guys win 5-4-3. 5-4-3. You picked the right division. Congrats, guys. Okay, let's see who gets the freebie. And it is the Trayvon Diggs All-Hit Mini with a COVID bag on it. Okay, you can watch as we get these going. Zach, nice double up. Sorry to everyone else. Like I said, I know that sucks. Everyone deserves to get a double up once, though. Or 10 times, I don't know. Brian E. Joseph, are you still here? Not Joseph. Thomas. Jeez Louise. Thomas, are you still here? I don't know what Joseph got in my brain. What Joseph? Probably because I was reading it from the jerseys. You are. Thomas, this is what you won the other night when it was the Jordan Love mini. And the only spot you had was that free spot that you used for your $10 claim right here. It was your one single claim that won out of the 200 spots. I know you said you didn't see it hit, but that was what won. It's kind of crazy. So you never are out of it. One spotter won for you. Nick, Bill, Greg, Craig. Nick, Bill, Greg, Craig. Tongue twister. Nick, Bill, Greg, Craig. I should have put my name in that one spot, and if it won, I win. Nothing you can do about it. Okay. As always, guys, if you win the freebie and it's something you hate and you want me to look at options, usually I'll go down in value, but I'll give you some other options. But Trayvon Diggs, nice alternate for the Cowboys. It's a nice little fun freebie. 191 names here. Some of you have multiple chances, so good luck, everyone. 7 times top name wins the Trayvon Diggs. There's 1, 2. We'll do a recap in a second as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Dale, there's another one. I'm pretty sure Dale only had the 2 $4 spots. Good grief. I don't think he had anything else. Dale's on top. What are the odds, man? That's crazy. Yeah, thanks, Jake. Better luck next time, man. Dale taking home the top spot on the 7th roll. That's kind of nuts. I'm pretty sure Dale just had the 2 $4 Funko spots. Okay, thanks for hanging out. Let's do a quick recap. Non-Big Al stuff today. We had Connor McMichael and Stuart Skinner on the headliner spot for East Coast. We got 8 more of those to go, and we'll have a new series. It's about the time where you guys can let me know if there's some players you want to see or teams you want to see more of, and I can pass that along to Josh and see if he can make that happen for us. I thought we had a fun list of players to chase this time. A lot of those names will probably stay the same, but if we want to make some changes, we can look for some changes. After the hockey, we had LaDainian Tomlinson hit on the Funko. We had Dame Time on the Prism. Thought this was a nice card. Got one more basketball. Still hoping for a pictured headliner. We'll see. Non-Big Al's full sizes, both authentics from Radkey were Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M, and J.J. McCarthy for the Vikings. We had Lawrence Taylor from Gold Rush. The rest was my stuff, my series. Jamal Murray, Steve Smith Sr. on the licensed jerseys, both Nike. Austin Booker, Montez Sweat, dual sign, Matt Ryan, Jordan Love, Xavier Legette, Kurt Warner, Jerome Bettis on the Rams authentic, and Reggie Bush. That's everything today, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, if anything's staying, let me know and I'll post it in the corner. Otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow/Wednesday. Okay, see you guys.